Red Bull Racing secured the Formula 1 Constructors' Championship at the Circuit of the Americas this weekend as Max Verstappen took win number 13 of the season in Austin, Texas. It was a dramatic Grand Prix that saw Carlos Sainz spin out at the opening corner, Red Bull Racing struggling with a Max Verstappen pit stop that almost cost him the race victory, and Lewis Hamilton come tantalisingly close to finding that first win of the season. But in the end, the Dutchman was too powerful for the rest of the pack, as the team locked up the Constructors' title for 2022 on the weekend that their owner Dietrich Mateschitz sadly passed away. "I am so happy Mateschitz, got to see Max win the title in Japan," said boss Christian Horner. "The Constructors, that has been a big one as well, because 8 years we were out of it for a few of them, but we never lost hope. We never stopped fighting and believing in ourselves." Staying with Red Bull, and Sergio Perez has avoided punishment after driving with a front wing end plate dangling off his car before it dropped off the vehicle at the Circuit of the Americas. The Red Bull driver was called to the stewards after the race thanks to a protest from Haas, triggered by an incident earlier this season when Kevin Magnussen was penalised for a very similar incident, being shown the black and orange flag and forced to pit in. Fernando Alonso, unlike Sergio Perez, couldn't avoid the ire of the stewards and the Haas protest, with the Spaniard handed a 10-second stop-go penalty after the race for driving with just one wing mirror after one of his came loose and fell off the car, triggered by a huge incident the Spaniard had with Lance Stroll earlier in the Grand Prix. The penalty was calculated to be an overall loss of 30 seconds, which knocked the Alpine driver out of the points and down to 15th. His team, however, are protesting the admissibility of that protest from Haas, with the American constructor lodging their complaint with the stewards 24 minutes after the deadline. The FIA has the right to black and orange flag a car during the race if they consider it unsafe, and on this occasion they assessed the car and decided not to action the flag. Moreover, after the race, the FIA technical delegate considered the car legal, said the Alpine team in a statement after the Grand Prix. The team also believes, due to the protest being lodged 24 minutes past the specified deadline, it should not have been accepted, and therefore the penalty should be considered as invalid. We will keep our ears to the ground in the fallout from Alonso, Haas, and all that went on at the Circuit of the Americas this weekend. All of the latest news on GPFans.com and GPFans Global across social media.